Trey, has it been part of the design that you just seemingly hit so many home runs this year now on runs? It seems like last year was the 8, 15, 20-yard variety, but now you're like ripping off 40, 60-yard runs. I mean, how much of that is by design? How much of that is just your effort?
This year, the difference between this year and last year is I'm trusting my speed more this year. I didn't trust my speed as much last year, but this year I'm most definitely trusting my speed, so that's why I have a lot of more longer runs.
What's up, all my NFL draft wizards? Today, I want to talk about one of my favorite prospects in this year's class, and that's my running back, Trey Benson, out of the University of Florida State. Now, when it comes to Trey Benson, he is 6'1", 223 pounds, has 4.3 speed, had 4 touchdowns, over 900 yards last year, averaged about 5.5 yards per carry, and 3.5 yards after contact. He is a very well-balanced running back, good power, good speed, good hands. He is built to be a workhorse back at the NFL level, and y'all know I'm a Florida State fan. I might just make it Florida State week. Because we got a lot of Florida State prospects to talk about. But number 3, Trey Benson, was definitely an anchor when it came to Mike Norvell's offense this past season. So the very first play, I wanted to kind of show the balance that he has, especially as a receiving threat out of the backfield. Now, does he have the greatest hands? Is he the type of wide receiver you can kind of throw downfield and maybe play on the slot? Absolutely not, right? But to get him out in space on swing passes and a variety of different things like that, quick screens, he's definitely your guy you can definitely lean on. And you'll see that here with this play right here. This quick swing out to the flat. And the thing that I love the most about Trey is once he plants, he goes, right? There's not a lot of wasted movement when it comes to his body movements, especially out of the backfield. Like once he sees it and plants his foot in the ground, he's turning upfield and he's able to get upfield and go. And I think that this is definitely going to help him at the next level. And like I said, y'all, he is 6'1", 223 pounds, so he's a big running back. And the thing that I love the most about him, he has that home run speed. So you'll see that here on this option, vision, cut, go. He's going to the crib. He's going to the crib against those Miami Hurricanes. Salute to my guy, Mike Tagg, right? But I love that when it comes to Trey, just his vision. Boom, he sees it, sees the defender, quick cut, kicking to the outside, missed tackle. We off to the races. Off to the races. And that's what I love about him is because, like I said, he's balanced. He's not just the outside run guy, right? Because we run a lot of gap run schemes, at Florida State. So he's not just like an outside zone guy or, a sweep or toss guy. But he definitely has that ability to take it to the crib. I mean, if you go to, I think his Virginia Tech game, he had like 200 yards only on 11 carries. And one of them was like for 84 yards. He definitely possesses that home run ability. But like I said in this play right here, you'll show that relentlessness of him just wanting to get in the end zone. Just that toughness, the grit to run between the tackles. His feet is always moving. This is a big rivalry game, no matter the record. It's Miami, Florida State. This is what I was raised on, and he will not be denied. Love this effort from Trey. Boom. Feet moving, feet moving, feet moving, feet moving. I'm getting in the end zone. On the next play right here, just showcase a little bit more of that, right? He's always falling forward, right? Always falling forward. It takes a few tackles for him to go down. He doesn't go down easy. He is a very tough runner. Now, sometimes, he'll even look for contact, right? He's, saying like he's not afraid of contact. He doesn't shy away from contact. He'll look to punish a little bit, and sometimes that could be to his own detriment. But like I said, he doesn't go down easily. And if you watch what's going on in the playoffs right now, you're seeing the Ravens and their running backs. You're seeing, the 49ers and their running backs. Isaiah Pacheco doesn't go down easy. You have Jamari Gibbs. Like, running backs are in style. Running backs matter. And when you get into the playoffs, especially if you're a Cowboys fan watching this, and you need those tough, dirty, grimy playoff yards, you need running backs that can do this. And Trey Benson is definitely a guy that can come in and fill that void. No disrespect to Tony Pollard, but it just wasn't there. We need those grimy, dirty yards that you have to fight to get those extra first downs, those extra inches. Every inch matters, and Trey Benson is one of those running backs that you can lean on that doesn't go down easy and will not be denied, but also possesses that home run ability. Now, what's the weakness? All right. Well, you don't want to probably have Trey in pass pro. Pass pro, just not his forte, right? You'll see right here, he's coming down in pass pro versus this linebacker. He's just going to get smoked off the edge and almost get my quarterback in Jordan Travis killed for a safety. So if there's any area of improvement when it comes to Trey Benson, it's definitely going to be in pass pro. So that will definitely have to be something he'll have to work on, especially at the NFL level, because you can't have this. You can't have this, especially with these high priced quarterbacks out there. So, but also I will say this. It really comes down to some cases just knowing your prospect, and don't put them in bad situations. But this is kind of showcases, some of the negatives, right? Or some of the areas of improvements that Trey Benson definitely needs to focus on at the next level. Yeah, I almost got my QB smoked, right? But it wasn't a safety. He got out, right? But the thing about Trey Benson, right? He said, my bad, Jordan Travis. I messed up. I almost got you killed. Put it on my tab, bro. I got you. And you'll see it right here. He puts it on his tab. Vision, patience, plant, go to the crib. Put it on his tab. Put it on his tab, right? This is what you want Trey Benson doing. And like I said, very patient runner, great vision. Boom. He's watching, reading his blocks, bounce to the outside, making the cut. And he even said in that interview, he said when he watched film on number 20, that ain't no Ed Reed, right? He knows that he didn't possess any speed to keep up with them. So he know when he saw 20, he was going to just cut to the outside and take it to the house. Like he predicted that. He literally said that in that interview. So like I said, good awareness, good hips, fluid, not a lot of wasted movement, right? And taking it to the crib. And if you kind of watch him, and I did a draft breakdown on a running back last year in Israel Benaconda. And Israel Benaconda, who went to the New York Jets, he didn't have a lot of wasted movement. And that's going to be something that's really key when you're coming to scouting running backs. They did not do a whole bunch of extra stuff, right? It's just simple, make a decision, vision, plant, and go. Boom. And like I said, very elusive hips. Now, some people say he has tight hips. I don't think he has tight hips, right? I think he's just, he kind of has like a bigger frame. He's a big guy, but he doesn't wear it like a big guy. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, he's able to always get his hips up, right? Make tacklers miss. I think one game, he even had he forced 10 missed tackles, something crazy like that, right? So he's elusive. He has power. He has vision. He has balance. He has speed. He can do a lot of different things. He is definitely a high quality prospect when it comes to the running back position. There's going to be arguments. Is it going to be Brooks or is it going to be Trey Benson? Who's going to be your one or two? Depends on your flavor ice cream, but I'm no blooded. So y'all know who my number one is going to be. Now, Tuck, you just said, okay, well, the Dallas Cowboys can steal him. If he's going to be the number 2 running back in this year's class, right? How the hell are the Cowboys going to steal him? What is the big negative when it comes to Trey Benson? He has a lot of leg injuries, a knee injury, he had a torn ACL, he's had a lot that's stacked up against him. And I just know how NFL teams are when it comes to medicals. That might shy them away from taking an early flight on him. So if I had to guess, right, unless he comes out and completely blows away the combine, I would probably say he's going to be your day 2 guy, second round, maybe late second, maybe third round guy. So if he is sitting there in the third round, especially if you're Jerry Jones and Will McClay and Stephen Jones, this, I don't give a damn what the medicals say. He can have one leg for all I care, right? You go and get this caliber of weapon and you bring him into your Dallas Cowboys offense because like you said, he can do a lot of different things. But I think what's really going to shy a lot of teams away from him is his injury history, but he's only 21 years old. But when you talk about knee and ACLs and different things like that, you kind of saw it happen last year with Tajay Spears, right? A lot of NFL teams, when they see running back and they see knee injuries, they get a little scared. But make no mistakes about it. If you're looking at a pure pound for pound, one of the best running backs in this year's class, it is Trey Benson, running back out of the University of Florida State, man. So follow me on all social media platforms. If you love draft content, I am your guy. JTuck151. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. That's on TikTok. I am everywhere. We will have more draft film breakdown going on this channel. So hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do not miss out. Like I said, we're going to make it Florida State week. I might just drop Jerry Verse tomorrow. I might drop Keon Coleman on Wednesday. I might just keep my nose all week. But like I said, Trey Benson is definitely a high caliber running back, and any NFL team is going to be lucky to have him, man. It's your boy J Tuck. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and go Noles. Peace.